All right, good morning, Pokemoke scholars. Today you're going to learn how to make a pictochart. So you're going to go to pictochart.com. And with the pictochart, you're going to see something like this. You're going to log in. We're all going to use the same username and password. It's going to be pokemokescholar@gmail.com. And your password is going to be lowercase PMS Braves. Turn my volumes all the way up so you can hear me. And we're going to click sign in. Today, you've already seen what it looks like to have a, I would say the little video on what an infographic can look like if it's similar to an essay, or how an infographic is an essay. So we're just going to get started. We're going to click infographic. They have some templates. I would encourage you not to use them. Start from scratch. Click on new. Now it's going to give us the new one, I guess you would say. From there, we're going to just take this out of the way. I'll show you a couple things. You can change your backgrounds. You can click on background. We can change colors. You can do solids. Sometimes you got to realize it's really hard to read in here. So I'm more of a blank or a solid person. So I might go with black. Okay, you might say, well, what if I want to have different layers or different blocks of it? What you can do is you can leave it with white, and you can change that a little bit. So, for example, I'm going to look at my headline. I'm going to make a graphic. Maybe I want to make a square. You might say, oh, a square, well, that's not very exciting. Well, I can take my square here, and maybe I'll make it go across, move it down, that's cool. Okay, so now I want to have some text in there. I'm going to click my text. I'm going to click on here. Oh, I can't see it. Well, it's because it's black right now. So what goes on good on a black background? I like bright orange or yellow. So I might say my headline, or I guess same as my claim, like e-readers gain popularity. I always tell people this one should be like the one that pops. Like this has to be the largest. So I'm do a lot of different ways. So I'm going to move it to the left. I'm going to take the font and make it big. Ooh, that's too big. Maybe 70. I'm going to bold it a little bit. E-readers, plural, gain popularity. And now I need some images or graphics. So we can go over here to our graphics and get some ideas. Monochrome means black and white, means you can change the color of it. So I might put tablet. Oh, cool. So I got tablet there. That kind of looks like an e-reader a little bit. So I might put it in there. I'm going to turn it sideways. If I want to resize it, I can just kind of move it there or here, but it's really funky. So I'm going to hold the side and hold down my shift key. Okay. Oh, okay. So there we go. A couple other basic things I'm going to show you, how do you organize thoughts? And that's where Miss Bone's really going to be a huge help. And where we're going to look at is how do we want that to look? Do you want to have circles? Do you want to have a flow chart of boxes? Do you want a T-chart or something in the middle? Do you want to take another tablet? Or maybe take something like this. Okay, maybe you can even write in there, so you could always go back to your text. Maybe we could write something in there, maybe we write one of our pieces of evidence in here. Okay, now the neat thing with evidence is you can actually quote it and put e-readers have increased in the amount of books sold since 2012. Okay. Dr. Brian Cook, we'll say literacy professor at Harvard University, which that would be really cool if I was at Harvard University. So you could put something like that in there, and maybe your ideas are your little boxes. Well, maybe I'll put a couple other of those in there, and maybe that's your thing. But this white space is kind of boring to me. So I'm going to go to my Google, because that's what I like to do. And I'm going to I want to have people reading. So readers. or children reading? Or how about reading on tablets? Okay, images. I'm going to make sure I do fair use and do it the right way. So I'm going to change tools, rights usage, labeled for reuse. Okay, that's a cool photo. Somebody reading. So I'm going to click on it. You have to actually save the file. So I'm going to right click and click Save Image. For you, that would probably be, I think it's Command or, yeah, hit a button on your keyboard. Save Image As. I'm going to save it to my downloads and just call it, we'll say e-reader image. Cool, now it's saved on my computer. Yours will be saved in your download files. So what I'm going to go in here now is go to Uploads. And anything that people have used before, you can totally use. Okay, because it's...
All right, Pokemoke Scholars.
Yeah, that was my first attempt to record this for you. It didn't work too well. Anyway, going back here, you can use any of this stuff here that people have already used. This is already saved materials. So if you want to kind of zoom through that, like if you want to use Dr. Cook's photo and go, whoa, there we go. You can totally use that. If for whatever reason you want to use Marquise, actually, let's delete him out there. We don't need him in there. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. So I'm going to upload my image. I'm going to put e-readers in there. And like one thing that I've talked about before, like when you do graphics are layers. So like, for example, this orange is on top of the black. Like maybe I'm going to move this in here. Wow, that's really cool. It's on top of everything. I don't know if I like that. So I'm going to move it right over here. Now I can't see anything. I'm going to shift it and make it big because this is really just a background for me. I'm going to go up here. This is a cool tool. It's called Send to Back. Wait a second. Send to Back. Now it's behind everything. It's kind of light. Maybe I want to change the color. Maybe I don't want it to show up 100%. Ooh, now I got something fancy. Okay. So and you can do that with any object. So this is just one way to kind of look at it. So I'm going to start you from there. This gives you the basics of how to do things. From there, you get to decide. You have to be creative. I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to start by writing it out on a piece of paper and drawing it before you do it. Okay? So good luck. Can't wait to see them. I'm really excited. Oh, as always, I'm sorry, last thing. Change your file name. So I would call this Cook 2019. And you would call it your last name 2019. Okay? Cool. Good job, guys. Can't wait to see you soon. Then